Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reacting and breaking down the new DLC 4 trailer that literally just released. I'm going to play it in its entirety for you guys to watch, no commentary or anything, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to break it down and see what we can find inside of the trailer. Alright, let's have a look at this. I have not watched this myself yet, so I will be watching it for the first time with you guys. So I will be back in a minute to break this down.
With this power and the means to control it, we can go wherever we choose. At last, we can return to our homes, our old lives, our families.
I've got to be honest with you, Samuel. I don't have even the slightest inkling as to what an Agarthan device is.
He didn't say you had to know what it was, Marsden, just how to build it.
Trust me, guys, it won't be that complicated. In fact, my German pal says it's gonna be a Schlam-Dunk.
It's one thing trusting you, Stu. It's a whole other thing trusting your imaginary brain buddy.
Russman, how can you even say that? He's the sweetest guy in the whole universe! He wants us to help save it! The universe!
Thank you, Sammy. I'm moved.
The madness is nearly over, child. But one thing remains. The one who perpetuates this madness. He must be... I wish I did not have to ask this of you, but... only you can do it.
Holy crap, man. That was an insane trailer. My jaw was dropping half the time of watching that. So now we're going to go in and live break this down for you guys, and we're going to see what we can find inside of the trailer. Let's go. So right off the bat of that opening scene, we can see it is indeed a Call of the Dead remake. It has been speculated that it was going to be, but now this just 100% confirms it. And if you're still kind of skeptical on the fact that this is a Call of the Dead remake, one, the lighthouse, obviously, that is a big object inside of Call of the Dead. And not to mention, when you come inside, you can obviously tell this is the Call of the Dead staircase. Now, I don't know about you guys, but to me, this one scene where they are fighting zombies inside of the staircase, it looks as if they have just teleported in from Blood of the Dead. To me, this looks like it happens right after the teaser we got of them leaving Blood of the Dead. Now, in this exact same scene, we hear Marlton talking to Stuhlinger that he does not know what an Agarthan device is. And personally, neither do I. Like, this just shows we're not back in Call of the Dead for the Golden Rod. We are here for a whole new purpose. Now, what that device is, we are going to have to figure out once Tag der Toten drops in a few days. Okay, I paused a bit too early there, because right after Marlton says that, you hear Misty reply back saying, we don't have to know what it is, we only have to know how to build it. Which shows it is not something that is going to have to be found or obtained, it's something we are going to have to build inside of the Easter egg. Now, you do see the Victus crew walking away from the lighthouse. And while that's going on, we have Russman and Stuhlinger talking about how Russman is not very keen on trusting Richthofen with everything they are having to do. But the part that gets me right after this is the fact that now we are in the frozen forest with the Primus and the Ultimus crew around the fire from where they have been in the Black Ops 3 loading screen all those years ago. Like, we knew the frozen forest was going to be implemented into this map somehow, but we do not know how, and I'm really hoping it is going to be a playable area. Now, when Richthofen replies back to Stuhlinger, we can tell this is not Richthofen's normal voice. It's really demonic, for the lack of better words. But we will find out here in a minute why that is. As we pan in here, we can see the Ultimus crew and the Primus crew asleep or passed out. I honestly don't know what it is, because they have their drink spilled. They're just laying in weird areas and weird positions. So I don't know if they are asleep or they were drugged or something, but they are definitely out cold during this scene. But the part that really gets me is when we pan in past all of the characters and we can see that Richthofen is Zombie Richthofen. We have known about him forever, and I'm pretty sure we haven't seen him in a game almost ever. Like, he has been a big part of the storyline, but I don't think he's ever actually been inside of a map or inside of a cutscene. This is also what is making me think that our crew is drugged, because they just randomly pass out like that, and then Zombie Richthofen is there? Like, what? To me, it just seems fishy. But at the same time, it is so cool to see Zombie Richthofen inside of the Tag der Toten cutscene. And at the very last scene of the trailer, we see it as Nikolai talking to Eddie and Samantha inside of the frozen forest. And he says to Samantha, "I wish not to ask this of you, child, but only you can do it." Now, what the hell? Like, we don't know what this means. I don't know if he's talking about destroying the ether or defeating Dr. Monty or whatever it is. We do not know what Nikolai means by that. I don't know, this entire trailer is wild to me. I am so hyped when this map drops. It is dropping September 23rd, first on PS4. Be sure to subscribe for some later content about DLC 4 coming out. Have a good one, boys.